If you're comparing n8n with UI Bakery for an AI workflow, you may be asking the wrong question. One is primarily built to run the machinery. The other gives people a practical place to control it. One is primarily built to run the machinery. The other gives people a practical place to control it. Imagine an AI workflow for vendor invoices. A document arrives, a model extracts the fields, the system checks the purchase order, and anything suspicious goes to a finance employee for review. Once approved, the result is written to the accounting system, and the team gets a notification. That sounds like one workflow. But it actually contains two different problems. The first problem is orchestration. Something has to receive the invoice, call the model, validate the response, route exceptions, update other services, and handle failures. That is the kind of work n8n is designed around. It gives technical teams a visual workflow canvas, integrations, AI agent capabilities, code when needed, and controls such as human approval steps. It gives technical teams a visual workflow canvas, integrations, AI agent capabilities, code when needed, and controls such as human approval steps. If the process is mainly event-driven and runs in the background, n8n is usually the more natural starting point. A new email arrives, data moves between services, the model classifies it, and the next action happens automatically. And if human review only means clicking approve or reject in an email or chat message, you may not need another application at all. The second problem is operational control. What happens when a finance employee needs more than a yes or no message? They may need an inbox of flagged invoices, filters, the original document beside the extracted fields, permission-based actions, editable values, status history, and a dashboard showing what still needs attention. That is where UI Bakery becomes the stronger fit. Its starting point is an internal application connected to real databases and APIs. The team gets forms, tables, dashboards, actions, roles, and an interface shaped around the business process. UI Bakery also supports server-side automations, but its clearest advantage in this comparison is the human-facing application around the workflow. This is why an n8n versus UI Bakery can be a false choice. A practical architecture might use n8n as the background orchestration engine. A practical architecture might use n8n as the background orchestration engine. It receives events, calls models, connects external services, and routes exceptions. UI Bakery can become the operations layer. It displays the exceptions, lets authorized employees review the context, correct an AI result, and trigger the next action. The two layers can communicate through APIs or webhooks. The automation keeps moving while people get a proper control surface instead of being forced to operate the process from a workflow canvas. So here is the simple decision framework. Choose n8n when the workflow should mostly be invisible, event-driven, and integration-heavy. Choose n8n when the workflow should mostly be invisible, event-driven, and integration-heavy. Choose UI Bakery when the central requirement is a custom internal interface where people inspect data, make decisions, and perform controlled actions. Use both when AI handles the routine path, but employees need a real application for approvals, exceptions, monitoring, or corrections. Before selecting a tool, ask where the real bottleneck is. Is it connecting and orchestrating systems, or is it giving people a safe and usable way to operate the process? n8n is not automatically the better choice because it has a powerful workflow canvas. And UI Bakery is not automatically the answer because the process needs a dashboard. Choose the automation engine, the application layer, or the combination that matches the actual work. Start with the bottleneck, not the logo.